So we're biking. Where are we biking to? Shoot from the hip, as they say. We're gonna do that for this video. We are biking through Ocean Pines now where we live. There's two sections to Ocean Pines, north side and south side. We live on the north side, so.
And you love it on the north side?
Yeah, we prefer the north side. South side's pretty quiet. Yeah, so we live on the north side. Ocean Pines is, I believe it's actually the largest HOA on the eastern shore. It's pretty big. It's what, like 8,000 homes, something like that?
11,000.
Well, I don't know. It's still going up. They're building a new community on the south side. So anyway, from our house, like the main sort of area is the White Horse Park, the community center, the police station's over there, the skate park. That's where the farmers market is on Saturdays. During the holidays for kids, they do a lot of events over there. The Easter egg roll.
There's also a craft house there.
Yeah, craft house. Yeah, all local made craft stuff. And so it's kind of like the main like center, I guess, for Ocean Pines. And then right behind there is the White Horse boat ramp. That's one of a few. The other one's at the yacht club. And right down the street is one of the places we like to hang out. It's Swim and Racket, but we always call it Little Beach because there is a little beach there, and that's what the kids always knew it as growing up. So that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go try to do some fishing, hang out there for a little bit, and show you guys around. I get a good amount of emails from people that are asking about moving here, or they want to move here, and they have a bunch of questions about sort of where we live. So I'll kind of go through a little bit of what people ask. So the first one that we'll talk about is schools. There's one school, one elementary school. There's an intermediate school after, which is like a middle school sort of. Then there's the middle school. And then finally, they have the high school. For our kids, they are in the elementary school. Ashley knows a little bit about one of the other elementary schools, the one in Berlin. And the third one is for the kids in Ocean City. And they have the Ocean City Elementary. So ours go to the local one for Ocean Pines, Showell Elementary.
Which was built in...
Oh yeah, it's brand new.
2020.
Yeah. Teachers wise, we love all the teachers there. It's a pretty... No. It's... Everybody's there. We see some of their teachers either like out and about walking around, or if we're sporting events, things like that. So the teachers there are awesome, really awesome. And even the other school too.
Oh, Buckingham.
Yeah, the Buckingham is the elementary school for Berlin. So Ashley knows a little bit about Buckingham, and
it is one of the older schools, but they're getting ready to.
They're redoing that one.
In the next 5 years.
Oh, car coming.
What they're talking about, but there's
it's gonna be 2 stories, and I know they're redoing the middle school too. So they're kind of redoing everything here. This is one of the safest communities in Maryland, so crime is not really a thing here. And if they do, like for example, Ocean City, right? So if you get in trouble in Ocean City, they have said that they will prosecute you to the fullest, because we have off all winter. So they will go after you. Which, side note, for here, jury, if you have jury duty, it's for a month, a whole month. You gotta call in every Sunday through Thursday after 5 p.m. or check their website, and they will tell you if your number's called, but it's for the entire month. It's not fun. You've been called what, twice?
Yes.
Yeah, and I got called once.
I feel like every time my jury is expired, I get called in.
Yeah.
I just sent my sister, has never been called jury.
What? And for here, they pay you $25 cash if you get called in.
I don't mind it. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I went to, I took it to the casino after and won, and put it on roulette and won like $75 in addition to my 25, so I was happy. Not bad. So anyway, for this community, another thing that someone has asked me about is hospitals or things like that. Ocean Pines itself has two different fire departments, the north side and the south side. The north side is not manned, it's volunteer, and the south side is manned all the time. It is also the one of the medevac spots. So if they have to fly someone out, they'll come to Ocean Pines. 125th Street Park in Ocean City is another one, and across from Showell Elementary, the field over there, they'll use that one as well. So if it's an extreme case where it's they have to get like life flighted out or something like that, then they'll fly you out to usually Baltimore or one of the local hospitals on the shore. If not, we have Atlantic General, which is in Berlin. It's not far from here, maybe 10 minutes. So
when they first opened, they saved my grandfather.
They did? Oh yeah, because he had a heart attack.
Yeah, down here we were at the carousel for Thanksgiving.
So we do have medical stuff down here. They just put a state-of-the-art cancer center in front of Ocean Pines. This is a big retirement community, so there is a lot of equipment and
towards our older demographic.
Yeah, there's a big 55 plus community on the south side, and that's so it's geared towards them.
I mean, even activities. A lot of our activities
like
pickleball, tennis. They have hand dancing, the choir.
Yeah, the Pine Tones, I think is what they are.
Yeah.
They have the Ocean Pines Players Club.
The Knitters Club, the Crafters Corner.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff geared for the older community.
Garden.
Yeah, we do have a community garden too.
And they do like once a month meetups where you can chat.
We're coming up on Ocean Parkway right here. This is like the main road that goes through Ocean Pines. So after this, we're gonna go to White Horse Park. It's down that way, and that's where pretty much like everything happens in Ocean Pines.
You're really family oriented.
Yeah, it's very.
What your family looks like.
It's very family friendly oriented. I brought up on another video about everybody knows everybody. That's pretty much how it is here.
And we all look out for each other.
Yeah, everybody looks out for each other. Even if part-timers, if they're part-timers and we're full-time, like we'll always keep an eye on their house for them, stuff like that. If we see something, we'll let them know. But it is very family friendly oriented, and a lot of us all know each other in a roundabout way through sports or school, because the school it's not that big. Yeah, church too. Even the churches, the one that Ashley goes to, they have two of them that are open in the summer, and then they combine it into one during the winter, because it's just it's not that many people. But anyway, kids activities, that was another one. I don't even know where to go on that one, and there's so many of them.
If you're talking about just in Ocean Pines,
just Ocean Pines, yeah. We have all the sports that they do: t-ball, soccer, basketball. They have the skate park that you can go to. Then there's like like outside of sports, they have like all the holiday stuff, the Easter celebration stuff, the Christmas stuff. What else?
We do crafts here and there. We do truck touch.
Yep, truck touch. That's another big one. Yeah, the Firehouse Open House. There's a lot. But then if you're looking at going like outside of Ocean Pines, because technically we are still Berlin, Berlin's got its own massive amount of stuff. The football program, lacrosse, they have like the beach lacrosse league, soccer. OC Elevate's a good one for soccer. If you've got little kids, that program is amazing. It's awesome. Our kids loved it. They're into football now. The football program is excellent too. It's one of the better ones in the country, believe it or not. So that's definitely one to look into. What else do they have? Baseball. But Berlin's got a good baseball program, and then from there you can go into Ocean City and do all that stuff too. And then they have like travel baseball and stuff too, outside of like rec baseball. But then Ocean City, they have their own like skate park and all their programs too. A little bouncy. to kind of orientate you where we're at, that is the Swim and Racket Club right there. There's a beach right on the other side of that. It's a small beach. That's where a lot of like dogs run and play in the water. Kids, it's really busy in the summer. Kids swimming there. You can rent, I believe, kayaks and maybe paddle boards. I'm not sure, but you can rent those over there. They got boat slips over there for rent. You can't just go park your boat. You got to rent those. But this is one of the, I guess, like quote unquote marinas in Ocean Pines. The other one is the yacht club, and then beyond that is Pines Point. That's if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see sometimes I take pictures from over there, but that's another one too. So all right, we're gonna get to fishing. Hopefully we'll catch something. Then we're gonna hop on, we're gonna go to White Horse Park, show you that, kind of talk a little bit more. So out in front of me here, this is the St. Martin's River. On the other side of that is Assateague Bay. That's Bishopville out there. And if you go that way, it'll take you out into the ocean. If you go that way, ocean, assateague, all that stuff, 90 bridge, 50 bridge. If you go that way, it goes, the river gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And then eventually it just kind of, it's just a little stream down there really. So that's it, we're gonna get to fishing. This is all salt water, by the way, it's not fresh water. So here I'm just flying the drone over the St. Martin's River. Off on the horizon's Ocean City. There's going to be a yellow arrow that's going to pop up, and that's going to be the 90 bridge, the first span, and Isle of Wight's right there. And if you continue further down, you'll go into the 50 bridge. That'll take you to the inlet, out into the ocean, Assateague Island, all that stuff.
A few moments later.
No bites. It's pretty windy out there though, so wasn't really expecting much. That spot is, it's not a favorite spot of mine, but it's a convenient spot. I'll put it like that. So I've caught rockfish over there, bluefish, even caught an oyster toad over there one time. So we're off, we're gonna go to White Horse Park. What other stuff have people asked? Oh, tax-wise, taxes. We have a property tax, and then we have a assessment fee. It's a HOA fee. That's what it is. And it's property taxes. They're lower compared to everywhere else. When we lived close to DC, it was like 5,500, I think it was 5,000, 5,500. Down here it's 2,500 for our house. We live in a 2,000 square foot house, so it's definitely a lot cheaper down here. Assessment wise, they have it in 3 different ways: waterfront, golf course, and wooded. Where we're at, it's considered wooded. We're not on the golf course, and we're not on the water. So I believe it's like 800 a year, I think 900, between 8 and 9. It goes up and down every year. It just really depends on like their budgeting and all that stuff, and so it's subject to change pretty much every year. What it does include, this is the worst part, does not include anything at all. Trash, all that stuff. We're still responsible to pay all that. It's pretty much just to keep up with the community, between like the maintenance, all the amenities, the groundskeeping, stuff like that. But they do have passes to the pools if you want to use those. They do have like pickleball courts, basketball courts, baseball field. They have the community center if you want to go play in there. Again, it's another fee. So there is a lot of fees here, but I kind of like it and I kind of don't, because a lot of the stuff we don't use, so I don't want to pay for it if we're not going to use it. But like the pools, the kids use the pools. Ashley uses it with the kids. It's pretty, yeah, pay as you go. No, yeah, the pools are pay as you go, or you can buy a family membership. We just do the pay as you go because we're always going somewhere else, Assateague, Ocean City, other places. So we don't really have time to go to the pool every single weekend. So it just, yeah, worth the money. So we're right on Ocean Parkway now. We're gonna make a right. Oh yeah, the beach club, that is actually part of Ocean Pines. It's across the street from Secrets. Nobody really sees it because everyone's looking at Secrets. But the beach club is Ocean Pines. You can get a pass to go there. Parking pass. You need a parking pass? I can't remember, they just switched it. But there's a pool over there. You got a bug in you? So like with any community, there's always positives and negatives. For here, I mean, there's not a ton of negatives, but it's, I mean, you have stuff like typical like political crap that goes on with our board of directors, and some people in the community like want to deal with that, or like the clubs that they have. Some of the things like volunteer organizations, like some of that can get a little political at times. But all in all, it's a great community. It's perfect for us. We enjoy it here. As far as the yacht club goes, so the yacht club is not what you would think if you thought of just a regular yacht club. It's very, it's just a place for the community to hang out, eat food, drink. You can pull your boat up there. It also has an event space for like weddings and stuff. Now down here, when people have asked me about where to move, or they have like their thoughts of what they're looking for. There's communities like Ocean Pines where everything is obviously, it's very, very close together. There's not a lot of separation between houses. If you're looking at other places like Bishopville, which is where I just showed you at the where we were fishing, that's more spread out. You have a lot of houses over there, have more land, they're bigger. Most of Ocean Pines is about a 1/4 acre. There's some half-acre lots here, but they're pretty rare. Here's White Horse Park right here. Yeah, there's trade-offs. You could have a lot more land, but it's not as accessible. We're gonna cut through this way. It's not as accessible to the water or the amenities and stuff like that Ocean Pines has. So it's kind of like, what do you want? Then there's other areas outside of Ocean Pines. Trying to think, Fruitland is one of them. Eden, that's all towards like Salisbury. Then you have like Pittsville, Willards. That's all like a lot more country kind of area. Yeah, Whaleyville's out there. Now Salisbury, I was explaining Salisbury to somebody. It's the nearest like big city for us. The thing is, a lot of people associate it with crime, like every big city. But the thing with that is, the crime is not as bad as what it would be as if it was like a major city. But yeah, it's not as bad as people think. Like every city, there's some bad parts to it, and there's some good parts to it. We've been to Salisbury many times. We go to the zoo there. They have a brewing company there that we like to go to, Evo. Ashley's hairstylist is there. So it's definitely, yeah. Take it for what it's worth, I guess, whatever. So right here is where they do all the farmers market on Saturday. It gets pretty crazy over here. And that way is the skate park, basketball courts. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Like Ocean Pines. Like if you're looking for a community of like, yeah, you want all the activities like pretty close. Yeah, if you like to be secluded, Ocean Pines is not the place for you.
We're always talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Always waving to somebody.
And life down here compared to like DC life or like city life or like Central Maryland, like around DC, it's very slow paced. It's not like the race that goes on and the hustle and bustle of the city and stuff like that. It's pretty slow here. Yeah, Ashley's from over that way, and it took her a little while to get used to it. We're coming up on the White Horse boat ramp now. Like I said, this is one of them. There's another one by the yacht club. That's the other one. If you have a smaller boat, this one's perfect. If you have a bigger boat, I definitely would not. I would not be coming in here. So that's it. That's the boat ramp. A lot of pontoon boats go in there. 21 foot, 25 foot boats. Nothing major, 30, 40. I would not do that. Ready? The whole fleet coming in. All right, from here, we're gonna go to the yacht club. Oh. Party it up at the yacht club. They have good grapefruit crushes. All right, we'll head over there. We'll see you in a minute. To get there, it's just straight down Ocean Parkway. You'll see the signs for it. It's all marked. Going off-roading. For any golfers out there, the golf course is 18 holes. And it's right inside Ocean Pines. There's a ton of golf courses around here too. It's just one of many. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ashley said, yes, we are a golf course community. No, you cannot have golf carts. We're not allowed to have golf carts here. Another downer too is there's no trick-or-treating allowed for kids, which we were completely thrown off by. But the reason is because there's no street lights, so it's all really dark. They don't want kids getting hit, so you can't do that. So fishing-wise, there's freshwater and there's saltwater fishing here. Obviously saltwater because of the bay and all that in Ocean City, but there is freshwater. There's a pond on the north side, and there's two ponds on the south side. One of them butts up right next to Route 90. And the other one is on the other side by the fire station. You really can't miss it if you're pulling in. So we do have both. There's bass over there. I know there's some pretty big ones if you're into bass fishing. I'm not really so much, so I don't really go over there too much, but I know that they're there. The what? Bargain. Oh yeah. Ocean Pines is known for yard sales too on Saturdays. This place is crazy. I'm gonna warn you though, get here early, because if you come late, they've already been picked through. But yeah, there's tons of yard sales. So right now we're on Ocean Parkway. We're gonna go all the way up and then make a left into the yacht club. As we're biking there, if you've seen our OC Bay Hopper video, check that one out. That sort of has a lot to do with Ocean Pines too, and just different things that we can do. For that one, there's a bay taxi / shuttle that will take you around to different spots around Ocean City, but one of the stops is the Ocean Pines Yacht Club. So we get on that, we'll ride our bikes over, get on the Bay Hopper, and then go into Ocean City. We don't have to worry about traffic, driving, parking, anything like that. So very convenient. We go out to dinner, have some drinks, hang out, have fun. The kids love it. They get to play on the playgrounds. Usually the Lazy Lizard is the hangout spot for us. One of the ways that we get back is we ride through the golf course at night because it's kind of a shortcut to our house. We're not, like I said, we're not on the golf course, but we're near it, so we can get home pretty quick. Now, talking a little bit about the south side, if you're going into, there's two main entrances to Ocean Pines, north and south, and then we have the truck route. So if you're going the south side, that one is right off of Racetrack Road. And from there it goes to a intersection, 4 stop signs, and then out in front is they have some of the 55 plus community, but then there's a shopping center over there too. The shopping center has a brand new True Value that just went in there, which is perfect for us. Then I don't have to go all the way to Home Depot by the Walmart, so it's convenient. It's awesome. Then there's a bagel place over there, a breakfast place. Dawn Seafood just went in there. And a couple like little shops here and there. There's also, what's that?
There's a bookstore over there.
Yes, the bookstore. There's a new bookstore over there where Pip the Beach Cat used to be. And that one is actually owned by a subscriber. So we met her not too long ago. She was very nice. So if you're ever there, go support her if you can. Oh, the pool? Yeah, there's a pool. Well, it's not an outdoor pool, it's an indoor pool, but you can do swim lessons over there. And then going beyond that, it's more houses in Ocean Pines. There's a couple parks back there. For all the older people that remember the crabbing pier is no more. There was a storm that came through years ago and pretty much wiped out the crabbing pier. It was broken. They didn't want to repair it, so they tore it out. Other than that, what else? Oh, the Point, that's a community over there at the very end. And that's pretty much the last section of Ocean Pines. Here's the golf course off to the right. Try to show you. And we're coming up on the 90 bridge. That's what I was telling you earlier. From 90, when you're coming over that bridge right before you hit Isle of Wight, that's the one right in front of me. Oh, it's real busy. The funny thing is, there's a massive sign on here that says 10-foot clearance, and people hit it all the time. Box trucks. Saw a guy with a boat on a trailer. He was coming through and just ripped the T-top right off his boat. Going under the bridge. Now, if you follow where it says registered golfers only, no trespassing, you can go back there and there's a path. It's right over that way. And that path will take you pretty much all the way to the library, the county library that's over there by the post office. So we're getting ready to turn into the yacht club now. All right, here we go. Yeah, the locals all wave to each other. The tourists that come in here, or the people that rent the houses like week to week or whatever, they never do. So we can always tell who's who. So this section is Mumford's Landing, and this is where the yacht club is. Like we were saying earlier, we like it over here. One of my favorite places in Ocean Pines is Pines Point Marina. That area, they have a store in there, Pines Point Provisions, and they've got sandwiches and stuff in there, all types of stuff. Fishing tackle, you got a good selection of bait. Definitely a place to check out if you're near the area, you're trying to get something quick instead of going all the way into Ocean City and all that. So definitely check them out. We're trying to do a crab cake review there. We were talking to the guy last year. He said for Father's Day they had this massive crab cake and it was their special for the day. It was like 20 bucks or something. It really wasn't bad at that time. Yeah, we forgot our wallets. We couldn't do it. So coming up at the end here at the stop sign, you can go left or right. If you go right, it goes to Pines Point, Provisions and Marina and all that. If you go left, it goes to the yacht club. There's a boat ramp right there. There's 2 pools over there too. Here's the other boat ramp straight in front of me. Here's the other pool. And then the yacht club's right around the corner.
The reason I love this pool.
That's your favorite? Like everywhere else, their places are seasonal. The yacht club's one of them. They're open for lunch and dinner now. So they have a ballroom that's off to my right. They do like weddings and stuff in there. And then the restaurant entrance is right around this corner, right here. Pretty cool. They have another pool that's over this way. They have a bar in front. And they play music out here in the summertime. What, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think? There's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of those. For the music.
Yes.
So that's pretty much it. If you're doing the OC Bay Hopper, they'll pick you up straight in front on the dock out there. You'll see, I mean, you'll see them coming in, but they pick you up right from the dock. Ready? Head home. So that concludes the Tour de Pines biking extravaganza. So we're gonna head home from here. It's not too far, but that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. You can send me an email too if you don't want to put it in the comments. Yakattack0311@gmail.com. you'll see a little thing on the screen right now that'll show it too. So send me an email if you have any questions. We'll be happy to answer them as best we can. And that's it. All right, we'll see you later.